Hey, everybody. Hey, Tim, Thomas, Joe, John, Mr. Crowley. Well, John, it's because I never hardly ever go live. I'm just, every now and then, I get a wild hair. Tim, I just added you as a moderator. Can someone let me know if you can hear me, if my mic is working okay? And if anybody wants to come in, mic's working good? Awesome. If anybody is cool. Nice, Thomas. Awesome. Tim, that was pretty good flying you did the other day. I can tell you're growing in your FPV. Stick with it. Stick with it. If anybody's interested in joining the panel, I'll try and figure out how to get you a link. Maybe I can just share the link. How you doing up there, Thomas? Okay, I'm gonna hit invite. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Copied. I'm gonna put the link in the chat if anybody's interested in joining. I'm going to change motors on this quad. I'm going to restructure everything, move stuff around. John, I think that board on that Mobila is fried. I think Sean said that it had ended up in a snowbank at one time, so that's probably part of the issues. And if anyone's backstage, I don't know. Oh well, I'm doing a mail call video later. I got parts to build 2 full birds. All I need is, no, I'm going to build it. I'm just going to buy a new board I'm going to buy an F4 HD board because I got the Diamond VTX, HDR VTX, and I'm going to just build the other one as a basher. I believe so, John. I believe so. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to build. I want an HD Whoop. I don't have one. I have that GT Tiny 7 I was thinking about. Yeah, Thomas. It's getting to that point, isn't it? It's going to get crazy, I believe. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I got enough work for next week. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. Mr. Crowley, you want to come in the chat? John? Somebody? Or come in the panel? Is it really, Thomas? Yeah. Well, see, I'm in the country, so things happen slower down here. Well, I got that Dano, I'll be droned. He converted his Mobila to a HD version with that Diamond VTX. All right, Sean. No tree landings today. I should have a mail call video up, Sean. Hopefully in the morning. Mana, I'm going to give you a wrench, sir. But I am not going to sing to you. I hope you don't mind. As okay, you should have a wrench now. Mana. Big field, yeah, cool. I'm thinking about flying this afternoon, but everything's so soggy and wet. John knows what I'm talking about. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice, 70. All right, John. Are you talking about coming on the panel for a few minutes? I got that link up in the chat. I can repost it if you need it. Yeah, I'm taking everything off of here and redoing it. I'm starting from scratch. Scratchola. Okay. Paduga, what's happening? Luis. All right, John. Sweet. Luis, how are you, my friend? How are things in Portugal? Is it getting crazy out there? More than likely, it's getting crazy everywhere, I think. Where's my phone charger? Yeah, it's very soggy. If I do fly, I wanted to made my 4-inch today, but if I do fly, it's probably just going to be something in the yard, maybe the Cinnabee. Doing okay. It's starting to get a little weird down here, but I guess that's to be expected. And I need to get some more of these M2 nylon nuts. I don't have very many. About out. All right, Thomas, come back if you can. Adam. Nunya. I'm bored, so I'm gonna restructure this whole quad, move everything around. I can actually put 2 separate stacks in here, so I'm gonna try and neaten things up, replace these motors. Rigger. Oh, this is my 3-inch build. I'm gonna replace the motors on it. These are 1607, 2800 kV, I think. And these are 1407, 3500 kV. These were on my Vortex 180. So I'm just going to try neaten everything up here. I don't know, just do things a little bit different. Just try and clean it up. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the Tyro motors and putting on those other motors. I think it'll help it. The last time I need to change the rates on this, put the rates back up where they were, because the last time I flew this, it kind of felt kind of gutless, you know, which is fine since I'm still learning how to fly. I do have the Cadix Turtle V2 in it. Yeah. Oh, it's raining there. Yeah, A lot of schools are empty now to where it makes it easy to go fly. There ain't much happening. Ain't much happening at the schools. Yeah, I drive by a school every day. Yeah, I really need to clean this up. Yeah, a lot of businesses are shutting down around the lake too. A lot of curbside stuff going on. Even if I want to go buy paint somewhere, I got to call it in. They'll set it outside and I go pick it up. That's just what it's coming to. That's just what it's coming to. Time is short. Are you staying pretty busy with work still, Baduga? Still got cars working on? Oh, that's a good idea. I want to go do some night flying at a big parking lot somewhere. That's something I want to do. That's on my to-do list at some point. I've done a night flight or two, but that was like back in the day when I was flying the Bug 6 and Bugs 3 FPV, and just little the Sima X5. I'd FPV that and fly it at night, but nothing like these racing drones. I've never flown at night. So that's something I do want to do. I know one thing, I'm not a big fan of these 20 by 20 stacks either. I'm just not. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take this camera off real quick. I remember that one you did with that one camera, that Foxair camera, Badiga, and you set it to night vision or something on that, and it picked up nice. I was surprised how good it looked at night, to be honest with you. It was the worst. What do you mean? Oh, well, that's why I got this thing. This little magnifying glass with the light on it. It helps. It helps a lot. Yeah, my eyesight's not that great either. I'll tell you one thing I've been doing, and it's really been helping me. Like on these 20 by 20 stacks. I don't know. I think I did it on this one, but if I have 3 solder pads in a row, I got to solder 2 and they're all close. I'll solder one, then I'll skip one and solder the other. Then I'll flip it over on its back and solder the other one on the back so they're not that close together. That seems to help a little bit. Okay, got the Cadix Turtle V2 out of there. And it works just fine doing that. See, yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I got a couple soldered right here, and then I flipped it over. I soldered one on the back so they're not touching or not that close. I haven't had any issues doing it that way. The one thing about heat streaking your antennas, if you ever got to do something like this, it's kind of a pain. What are you doing up there, Annie? Thinks you. Yo, Kev, what's going on, brother? What are you up to today? You still got quite a bit of snow up there, don't you, Kev? Is it warming up at all yet? Is that O in the house? Oliver? Ducked at FPV. What's up, O? O. It's O. How you doing, Oliver? Neil, what's happening? Let me wrench you up, Neil. How you doing, Captain? Yeah, even Oliver. Captain joined us. Hope everybody's doing safe out there, being safe, being careful. I know it's not easy sometimes. I mean, people got to work. I mean, they just got to work. 6S Cineloop. Sweet, Oliver. Yeah. 6S Cineloop. All right. Now, those are going to have to come off too, so I might as well do that now. Six S Cineloop. As of now, Neil, we're doing okay. The way things are looking, it's going to get worse before it gets better. So just keep praying. Yeah. A Jack Higgins splash. I'm going to go ahead. John Coopy said he's going to pop in here in a bit, but if anybody else wants to pop in panel, here's the link. Help yourself. I'm going to start taking these motor wires off. Guess I better turn on my. Did I unplug it? I did. Oh, let me turn this back up. Do I want a bigger soldering iron? No, I'll just leave it on. Just leave it where it's at. Where'd you get it from, Oliver? Did you buy it from a private individual? Rigger, thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, it is weird time. Makes people do crazy stuff. Oh, wow. For some HDOs? Neil, are you quarantined from work, or are you still going into work, or they shut? I don't know if they can shut everything down there, can they? There's going to be a lot of people. I mean, there already is a lot of people out of work so far. I've been fortunate. Don't know how long it'll last. You like the HD3s better? Oh, they shut it all down. Well, I know more than just the one by our house, but there's a lot of them that are just allowing a certain amount of people in the store now. They count you coming in and count you leaving, and there's only a certain amount of people allowed in Walmart at a time now. So that's kind of crazy. You know, that's what I was thinking, Captain. Yeah, just when this thing first started, I didn't think it'd get this far. I really didn't, and it's just to the point now where I just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, not to get too religious or anything, but if you're a Bible believer, a lot of people think this is the beginning of the end. And it could be. Who's to say? No problem, Adam. I don't know either. I haven't really looked at reviews since I don't own any fat sharks. I got the Amways at a pretty good deal, but I just didn't have the money for fat sharks. I know one thing, it's a lot quicker tearing these apart than it is putting them together. Yeah, my wife, she's been very protective of me since I had those chemo treatments for the cancer. She said my immune system is a lot weaker than others, so she's not letting me go to the store or anything. Trying to stay away from the public as much as possible. The EV100s, yeah. I've heard good things about those too. I'll be honest with you, those Viper goggles I have, even though they're big and bulky, they don't feel heavy on your head. And I like the fact you can take the monitor out and use it for whatever. All right. Let's see here. I guess I'm about ready to start desoldering. Desoldering. Brother Edward, get your booty in here, Ed. You're not doing anything anyhow. John Coopy's supposed to be coming in soon. You know what I just thought of? I probably should have made 100% sure those other motors were going to line up with the bolt pattern before I started taking all this crap apart, and I didn't do that. Yeah, I did not do that. I probably should have. But I do a lot of things without thinking. That's true, Adam, but they don't want to talk about that. Or Kevin, they don't want to talk about that. What VTX is that, Adam, that you're talking about? Come on, focus. Oh, what's the dealio? Gloom and doom. Yep. They want us to be scared. They want American people to be scared, so they think that, well, if we scare them, they'll rely on the government to take care of them. I think that's what they're mainly wanting is, oh, better not get started on that crap. Okay, that's what I got too, Adam, to put in one of these mobilas I'm going to build. Bill, Newfound Drone Productions. I mentioned you in a video I'm going to have coming up, Bill. Hopefully tomorrow. Well, I think I'm just going to take all these off and then clean that up. Nice to see you. Hey, Corey. Corey Mano. I'm going to give you a wrench, Corey. Nice to see you. Where'd Brother Edward go? He took off already? Probably had to go get a cold one. Yeah. Hey, Hobby Howie FPV. These parts that came on this, it came with the frame when I ordered the frame. Hey, Pawns and more. Howie, I'm going to give you a wrench, bud. Add as moderator. Hobby Howie FPVs now. Hey, we got 16 people in here. Sweet. Oh, Simon. How are you? I'm going to give you a wrench right now, Simon. Hope you're doing well over there, Simon. Nice, John. Very nice. All right, I might as well take these dang motors off. D-Man 52, Brother Dave. Okay, I see you, John. Add.
Hey, what's going on?
There we go. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I've been listening the whole time, pretty much, from my earbuds while I was doing stuff. Hey,
Thanks for joining.
what's going on? Yeah, it's cool. You got quite a little crowd here. You got 15 people watching. That's awesome.
Yeah, that usually don't happen for me. It's not like I'm the Canadian drone hub or anything.
We could be. You want me to do the phenomena
No. We already went over that earlier.
with the bling on? Oh, yeah. I've got my. It's not buttoned all the way up there. Yeah.
How you doing up there, Dave? You stocking up on that ammo?
Yeah, I've had that chain. I've had that chain for a long time. I never take it off. My grandma gave it to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this chain that I have on, I
Yeah.
don't take it off. My grandma gave it to me, and pretty much it never comes off. It's on all the time.
Who's this Edward Myers guy?
Yeah, Newfound was saying, yeah, with the bling on.
Yeah.
No, I tried not to show that off. Oh, D-Man saying he stocked up. Tell you what, there is not. I was late to the party with all this stuff because I was like you, Dan. I did not think that this was a big deal. I did not think that this was going to become a huge problem. And now I was trying to get a freezer, like a garage freezer. Forget it. Sold out everywhere.
What?
I like it, yeah, like one of those garage freezers, like a a chest. Yeah, they're sold out everywhere. I have tried everywhere. I tried Columbia Appliance, local places, Lowe's. I've tried. I've even asked places in Moberly, Jeff City. Nowhere, just nowhere. They're all back ordered until like July.
Well, you know why? I bet we live in a rural community where there's a lot of hunters. They're planning on stocking up hunting season.
Probably a combination of that, and people are like, "Oh man, I need an ice chest if I want to be able to stock up meat or anything else."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just hoping to get one, but forget it. It's a crapshoot. It's actually a crapshoot to buy a lot of things.
Right. Have you looked on Facebook Marketplace?
No, I haven't looked. Well, I looked on Craigslist. I haven't looked on Facebook Marketplace, and nobody was selling them. The only thing I could find was people wanting them on a Craigslist.
Oh, right.
But I should try Facebook Marketplace. I mean, they're a hot commodity right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, what the heck?
Got a pretty good little build going here.
You do?
No, you do. You've got a pretty neat little build you got going on here.
Oh, I'm basically just restructuring it, replacing the motors. This was my 3-inch that I built not long ago.
You had the Caddx Turtle V2 on there, right?
Yeah, it's right here somewhere.
Yeah. I have that camera in a Beta FPV 75X that burned up. That's a whole other story. And I never liked that camera. I felt like I could feel the lag in it while recording.
Really?
Yeah. Do you ever feel the lag in it or no? I guess not.
I haven't noticed it, but see, you've flown a lot more FPV than I have, and I'm still in the learning process as far as I'm concerned. Still trying to figure a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, it's so weird. I just didn't like. I used a SanDisk Gold. There should have been no
Oh yeah.
reason for it to have any lag, Corey. But yeah, I thought it was terrible. I mean, it wasn't impossible to fly, but for me, I just noticed it. I'm like, wow, this has some latency, and I didn't like it. All the SanDisk Gold cards, I'm pretty sure, are U3. Yeah, it's U3. I don't use anything except SanDisk Gold in the majority of what I have because I got tired of having issues like that, or pieces of video get cut off and camera stop. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go all gold SanDisk. Anything that's not a U3, I don't want to use it unless it's in a toy or something like that.
Right.
Really? He had latency issues when using U3. That's surprising. Wow. So maybe I should use a U1. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't mess around with anything. I was gonna be like, well, maybe I should check it out again.
Well, this is be my third one I have.
Yeah.
Counting the one I have in the Cinebee. Then this one, and then I put one in that 4-inch that I still haven't really been able to maiden yet. Great.
I really like that Tarsier camera. I don't know if there's something better out there by now, though. I'm not really on the up and up on what's new, but man, that picture from that Tarsier is honestly one of the best FPV cameras I've used.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's a really good. You ever hear Kebab FPV? I think he says the same thing. He's like he loves the picture from that camera. It's really really good. Too bad it's so heavy for micro builds and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Like putting it on a Whoop.
Man, this one screw is stripped and I can't find anything to grab hold of. Maybe this one will work.
Strip screws are a pain in the ass.
I need to get a M2, bunch of M2 screws and nuts. I don't know. I need to get some more supplies. Everything's on hold right now.
Oh, Corey Mano likes the CADX Baby Turtle.
Baby turtle.
Yeah.
Now that'd be more suitable for the micros.
Now that's a high def Whoop camera. That's right.
Oh.
I think that came out like last year. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Corey can tell us. I don't have anything with Baby Turtle on it yet, but supposedly it's pretty sweet.
Now I've heard about them, but I don't know if I've really even seen them in action.
Well, I think like he was talking about, I did see that twig, that Ishin twig. We did have an HD version of it, but I never ended up getting it.
Hey, do you have the Tiny Hawk Freestyle, Baby Hawk Freestyle, whatever that is?
Yeah, I have the Freestyle. I love it.
That's what I was going to ask you, because I know Ryan has it and he really likes it.
Oh, well, they make the names so confusing. Ryan doesn't have the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. He has the Tiny Hawk, the new one, the Tiny Hawk 2.
Okay, I was talking about Indigo Rhino. My fault.
Oh, Indigo Rhino. Oh, I thought you were talking about the other Ryan. Oh, yeah. Indigo Rhino is really cool. He's 3D printing me up a bunch of bumpers. I think he 3D printed them yesterday. He's going to send them out so I can protect my frame. I'm going to put them right on there.
Oh, okay.
He loves the Freestyle. Him and me, we had a good chat about the Freestyle the other day.
Hey, Dave, D-Man, thank you for popping in. I'm glad you did. Hey, stay safe, brother. I'm going to One of these days, I'm going to call you again. We need to talk on the phone. I appreciate you coming in, though. Dang it. It's starting to tick me off.
You know what I should do? I should grab my freestyle and just
Yeah.
show the upgrades that I did to it, because he really liked what I did.
So, Simon, are you like quarantined to your house? You have to stay inside all the time? I see Ed coming. There you are. Brother Edward. How are
How
you?
you doing, man?
Have you ever been in one of my streams before?
No.
'Cause I don't stream that often, that's why.
I know. Well, I mean, I was going to go on a art show, and then I'm like, oh no, Dan's live. I got to go there.
Oh, Art's on right now?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I didn't know he was on.
Doesn't matter, man. It's all about you, brother. Hey, try a different view with StreamYard. I think it works better. The
what?
Different layout. You know how to do that different layout?
No. How do I do it?
Let's see. I usually I can only tell you how to do it. Down at the bottom underneath where you see the different screens.
Yeah.
There'll be like different tiles, and like it'll make it look more like 16 or 1920 by 1080 instead of the up and down stuff. There you go.
Like that? Oh yeah, I like that better.
It comes out better looking on the screen. Plus, I get to show off my full thing.
Oh yeah. How do you figure out how to do all that?
Hey, dude, it's way easier than OBS. I mean, tons easier.
Really?
It was Indigo Rhino that turned me on to this program. It's called XSplit.
Ah.
And see, like right now, even though there's 3 screens, now you can see your whole workbench.
Right, yeah, I noticed that as soon as I changed that. I noticed that. But I'm having trouble with this strip screw.
Okay, I couldn't find my freestyle. Of course, I got. Hey, Ed, man, what's going on?
How you doing, brother?
You got the drone pool hat on too, dude. Freaking awesome.
Hey,
I've got my drone pool shirt somewhere too. It's in my closet. Go put it on.
It kind of upsets me that Dan uses his damn shirt for workbench. You know, he solders on it and all kinds.
It's advertising.
I actually thought that's awesome that he uses that as his bench.
I worry about the shirt.
I got other shirts.
I know you do.
Yeah, me and Indigo Rhino, we were shooting it about the freestyle, and about a month or so ago, I upgraded mine. I put the Emax pencil antenna, the little eraser antenna, and I took out the old crappy video transmitter because I had sliced up the top of the antenna.
Yeah, looks like you beat it up pretty good.
Yeah. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll just change it. Nope, you got to desolder it. So I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to put the Unify Pro 32 Nano in there. And that is amazing. That makes this thing amazing. And I tell you what, too, there's almost no risk of putting the Nano 32 in here, because here's why. You can just solder it directly to the battery leads, and it's perfect. You don't have to worry about blowing any of the regulators or nothing. So that's why I picked it, and it's fantastic. Definitely recommended upgrade.
Well, when I first saw Indigo flying, I'm like, I gotta have that bird.
Oh, It's so worth it, dude. The tune is fantastic. The only thing I would say that sucks about it is, well, the video transmitter is not that great. It's just passable. But the next other thing is the camera. I wish the camera was better, but that is what it is.
House. But a camera is easy to upgrade on that, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, to tell you the truth, it's all easy to upgrade. But then it's like, and here's the conundrum that you can end up having, right? You're gonna pay about $100 for this. Maybe if you get lucky, you get it for $90, something like that, from
Right.
Race Day Quads if they got a sale or something. And now you're looking at, unfortunately, the video transmitter. That was a $28, like $30 upgrade. That's not, yeah, I mean, that's not cheap. That's an expensive video transmitter. Now you're buying another little antenna. You're going to buy a camera. It's going to be another $20. Suddenly this $100 drone you could end up putting easily another $100 into this. Now you could either do that, or you could buy this from Armatan, which is their new tadpole. They just created this frame they just put this frame out back in November, and now they do bind and flies of this, and this thing is freaking awesome. I just bought this past Valentine's Day, and I love this build. I absolutely love this build. This is, like I said, it was like $180 after the Armatan coupon code. So it's like, do you get this and then upgrade it, or how far do you take it, or do you get this? It's like, but they both fly differently too. So,
right.
I don't know. John, you and Indigo both are bad about this. Not that I can say much about Dan either, because y'all go take it out there. Oh, but I can make it better. I can make it better than it was.
Well, you know what, Ed? I agree with you, because when this thing first came out, I saw reviewer videos on it. I saw like, oh, upgrade your Tiny Hawk Freestyle, and I'm thinking to myself, dude, you just spent like $100-something. I mean, because they didn't pay for it, but they just spent like $100 freaking dollars to upgrade this thing. At what point do you decide, nah, I'm not gonna do that? I just had a point where it's acceptable. I told Indigo Rhino, I said don't upgrade it too far, honestly. And then you know what he tells me the next day? He's like, John, I went and I ordered like $80 worth of upgrades. I'm just like, dude, we just talked about. He's like, I know I shouldn't have done it, but I just went and ordered like $80 worth of upgrades for it.
Did you know he smoked the FC in it?
No, God, he smoked it. How the hell do you do that?
I wasn't gonna let that out, Dan. I was gonna leave it up to him to tell him.
My bad.
I should message him and say, dude, did you smoke these?
He said the new board. He said a new board for it is like $60.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not cheap.
He said I might as well just buy a whole nother bird and save this one for parts, which makes sense.
And that's what he's gonna do too.
Yeah.
But then he's gonna try and mod it the same way again.
Did he? I'm curious. I wonder. Did he mod it and then it burned up, or what?
I don't know what he was doing, to be honest with you. I just know
okay, the long and short of it is, supposedly, this is his story. Well, supposedly when he was doing it, his soldering iron also snapped in half.
Right.
So I'm thinking the soldering iron was on its way out. He was probably holding too much, holding it on the board too long, because the iron wasn't getting hard enough, because it was about ready to break, and he burned it up as a process.
He put too much heat on the board and he killed it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I've done stuff like that before, where I lifted pads and ruined the boards. No, not anymore, but that's
FPV life. Hey, Mike, Night Train.
Yeah, I was. Oh well, yeah, it's better if you burn the board on this. It's honestly cheaper to just get a whole new one at that point.
Right. Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm going to do about this stupid thing.
So what are you doing, Dan? I came in late, so.
Okay, I'm taking the Tyro 79 motors off. I'm putting on my Vortex 180 motors I had on the Vortex 180. And I'm just going to restructure, tighten, button. Okay, the last two builds I did, the 4-inch and that other 5-inch, I took more time in those, and they came out a lot neater and cleaner. So I just kind of want to clean this thing up while I got it apart and just try and make it neater and better than what it was. But I get the stupid screw out of here.
Just order.
I don't know what to do. I know one thing, once I get it out, it's going in the trash.
I don't know, Mike. I'm lazy. What can I tell you? I have two birds that fly right now. Yeah, it's
And the Mobile 6 is one of them?
yeah.
What's the other one?
Mad Dog. Mad Dog still fly.
Hey Ed, do you like the Mobula 6?
I love the Mobile 6.
Oh wow, that's great. Did you mod it or anything? Or
No, I haven't done crap to it.
cool. Hey, when you first flew it, did the camera have any jello or was it just perfect out of the box?
I have not messed with the camera. I have noticed jello at times. It depends upon what I'm doing.
Cool.
But I have fun with it. And I don't know. And Carlos, back from the sky, he said, the Moby puts out more, it's advertised at 25 milliwatts, but some guy did a test on it and he says it hits up to 50 milliwatts at times.
Oh wow.
So, I mean, what's weird is, like on Mad Dog, it has a 600 milliwatt BTX on it,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's locked at like 25 because I get just as good penetration with the Moby 6 as I do with the supposedly 600 milliwatt transmitter.
Interesting. Cool. I'm glad to hear that.
I guess I'm just going to work on these other ones for now.
Let's see, let me do this.
Simon.
That's the Moby 6. This is my flights from Friday afternoon.
You know, that's not that bad. That looks good, I think. Hey, Rulin, how are you?
It does look good.
Yeah, it does.
That's sweet.
Oh, come on. I'm going to give you a wrench, Rulin.
Hey, Ruin. How are you?
Hey, what happened?
I don't know. It's the messages.
You hit the wrong button.
Oh, that was me.
You know, I worry about that crap. I almost accidentally banned somebody once because I put my phone in my pocket and I took it out.
Oh,
I get worried about that sometimes.
I'm so sorry I did that. See if that works. Okay, now it says you are a moderator.
Yeah, exactly, Simon.
That's what was like a sweet camera, Ed. Lunatic.
But see, I was still scared, John, because I didn't know when the BTX I would lose signal, so I'm kind of still testing the boundaries of it, you know.
Yeah, of course. That's yeah. You gotta do that.
That little thing is a pain in the butt to find in the tall grass. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I would bother flying it outside. Honestly, I would probably just fly it indoors.
I mean, you see where I'm going over, man. You dropping any of that stuff, man, it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, it's gonna be miserable to try to find that thing. So no, yeah, this was some time ago then. Well, actually, Ed, I don't know, where do you live? I can't remember where you live.
I'm in St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh, okay. Yep. So then what I was thinking doesn't apply. How long have you had it?
A couple weeks.
Sweet.
And gone a lot of days without flying it too. I mean, EBR, Carlos is always bugging me. Man, you need to get out and fly. But part of it is I'm scared. But look at this track I take here. You know, I mean, like.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rulin, try and write in chat again. See if I got everything fixed. I apologize for that.
I like how the sun is just one big blue-looking ball.
I mean, but it was $80.
Yeah, the colors are. I like the colors. The colors of it look good, and the quality looks really good.
The Mobila 6 was $80.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I had to wait like 2 months for it because they're
2
back
months?
ordered. Well, that was all the Corona crap, you know. My Corona.
Yep, Ed. Same here. I have one that's on back order since around February, end of February, and who the hell knows when I'm gonna get it.
What is it that you ordered?
The Mobila 6. It's on back order. It's been on back order since February. So technically, I didn't order it. Banggood ordered it for me to do a review of it, and it's just sat there for ages. So, and every time I check it, I'm like, oh yeah, I wonder if that's going to ship. The date gets pushed out further and further. I'm like, I'm never going to get this thing. What's the point? There's almost no point in me reviewing it by now. But whatever. When it ships, it ships. I'm just like, damn, it's impossible to get those.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And look, I go right through that and then right. I didn't do it that time. It must be the next pack. Because this is just 3 packs I threw together. There's no editing. I didn't cut crap out except the dead spot.
I love it. I love it. It's a badass little machine.
Oh, that's where I went through the 2 gaps, one after the other.
It did, yeah, and it handles it pretty good. All that metal and all that crap, not bad.
You know, that's why I call it Crash and Trash Airfield.
The lunatic. Yeah, I don't even notice really any jello in your video. There was one review I saw back in November. I forgot whose it was. It was more full of a bowl of jello than anything I'd seen, but this is perfect.
I think it's mainly when you get up high. Because it's a little bird, man. There's always breeze where I'm at. You know, sea breeze, whatever, and boom. I recovered off of it though. And but that's the only place I've really noticed the jellos, when I've gone up high and then kind of dropped the throttle or whatever, and then it kind of shuddered, you know.
Bobby Howie FPV was asking what VTX is on that 6. It's all integrated, right?
Yeah, it's all. I mean, that's just this is stock. Now it comes in two versions. There's the 19,000 and the 25,000 kV motor. I went with the 19,000 because I just figured the motors would hold up better.
Well, yeah, you have more battery life too.
I get a solid 3.5 minutes off of it, and I've gone 4.
What size batteries?
It's just a 1S 300 milliamp hour battery.
Huh.
And 45C.
Yeah, and by comparison, I had a Meteor 65 from Beta FPV that I bought, and I hated it. I would maybe get 1 minute and 30 seconds of flight time before it was time to land, and it was 23,000 kV motors. Well, there were other issues with that drone as well, but yeah, the higher KVs, usually, you're gonna eat your batteries up.
Good.
And that still uses the old PH 2.0 connector, right? Just solid pin, I think. I did like Beta FPV's Whoop connector, but that was the only thing that I liked about that drone. I hated everything else. Okay, Corey Man, I'll post the name of it.
It is a F4, huh? Okay. I figured it was.
From Happy Model.
That's what I got with the Happy Model. Are they all Happy Models? I guess.
Yeah, the Mobula series is all by Happy Model.
They're the ones that made the Mantis 85 too, ain't they?
Mm-hmm. And they call it the Larva X as well, and a few other things. And the Sailfly X, which I didn't like either because it burned up.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah. That's still sitting. I never ended up getting a new flight controller for it, although I was going to.
I had a lot of fun with the Mana.
No, he's talking about the Salty.
No, I'm talking about the Sailfly X. Have you seen that one? The Sailfly X from Happy Model?
I remember watching your video flying it.
Yeah, yeah, and it was a great flyer, but what pissed me off about it is that it was basically, in my opinion, built to fail because they knew they were putting a board in there that couldn't even handle a 3-cell battery, but yet they gave you one and encouraged you to fly with it. It's just a matter of time before you kill it. That's what pissed me off about it the most.
Right.
So it's still sitting. I never ended up putting a new flight controller in it. I might do that at some point. It's weird because sometimes I feel like Happy Model does great, but then it's almost like they work ass backwards to fix the stuff after they put it out.
Right. Which they should
See, you have a lot more experience with that, John, than I do, because I mean, I just buy it and
fly it.
Buy it and fly it, pretty much, and then fix it if I can. Like my Mantis 85, I mean, the first one I had issues with, and I think the receiver died in it or whatever. And so I bought another one. That's what I did. And then the one I have now still flies fine and all that. It's just got no, it doesn't have any range. So when it took a dunking in the water, I think the BTX
Oh, it
kind
just
of had
went.
some issues. So the most I did with it was I tried different props, and I liked the Hulkies that I got for it, and they did great. But then I went in the water with it. So.
Yeah, well, crap happens.
And it's the same thing with my Mobula 7. The Mobula 7, the camera died in it, I guess, because the VTX is working, but I got black screen. I got black screen with OSD.
Yep, that's usually means the camera's done.
Okay, when I did the hover test with this 4-inch,
Mm-hmm.
I used I had a 1500 milliamp 3S battery. Okay, 4-inch props, but these are 2205, 2550 motors. And when I was doing the hover test, you could just feel in the sticks how heavy it was. So I did another quick hover test with 850 milliamp 3S. This is what I use on my 3-inch quads. So I just wanted to see if I could tell a difference. And I went out with this battery, and this thing flew so much different, more agile. It felt so much lighter. So I have two 1000 milliamp batteries coming probably Monday, which should be perfect for this, I would think. I hope.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, you know it better than anybody. If you think it feels good with a battery of a certain weight, then go with that battery.
Well, it did with these 850, so I think 1000 amp shouldn't be that much heavier.
No, it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too much more.
Or maybe the props don't have enough dig for that heavier weight battery.
Well, there's a lot of difference.
Oh, they are a bit big.
Yeah.
There's a big difference in size.
Yeah, there's a huge difference. Yeah.
So,
Do you have a scale, Dan? It'd be interesting to know the weight difference.
yeah, my wife has her food scale up there somewhere.
Well, don't bother looking for it. But
They might have it just printed. They might have it just printed on the label.
Oh, yeah.
Might just be on
Really?
the label.
The
I mean,
weight's on the label?
sometimes they do. Sometimes they print it on the label.
I don't see it on this one.
Well, it's worth a look.
You just wanted me to look.
Yes. Yeah, it's just curious. Tell you what, a lot of my 4S batteries seem to be getting tired when I was ripping at the down by the river area. I've just noticed my 4S batteries are seems like they're up. I'm gonna end up buying some new ones, but I'm sort of conflicted because everybody's going 6S.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I want to spend a whole bunch of money on 4S batteries, or should I just bite the bullet and go 6S?
Yeah, that's a toughie.
I mean, I've had the 4S batteries that I've been using for like 2 or 3 years now, so they're definitely
Those are
showing
old.
their age.
That's
Yeah, they're
old.
showing their age. Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people talk about when they go to 6S that they need to put lower KV motors on. So there's kind of a trade-off with that.
Right.
You gotta
That's
buy new damn motors.
I have to buy new damn motors for my build. I wouldn't need to buy anything other than new motors because I think my ESC should be fine. So I should just literally be able to swap the motors, and I should be good to go in theory. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe you just change one bird over to 6S and buy some 4S and buy some 6S. Just
Yeah, well,
not as many 4S, and balance it off with a 6S and then see how you like it, you know?
yeah. The only bird that I fly the most when when I want to fly a big one is my bill. That's pretty much what I fly all the time. So that's what would probably get swapped over to 6S.
Well, don't you have a Hawk 5 or something like that? Or
I do, but I don't fly it very often. Yeah, I have a Hawk 5, but I just don't fly it very often. I like to fly what I built.
right.
I like to fly what I built the most.
Don't you have a Copus or something too?
I do. I have that as well, and yeah, I mean, I'll use those from time to time, but my favorite is the one that I built.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it's more personal to you, and that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
I
basically
created this with my hands.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And I mean, you know, Dan, when he started building, man, you know, next thing I know, Dan's got 6 birds under his belt from the ground up, you know?
Oh yeah, Dan's built more than I have. Dan's built way more than I have.
Now I think we just fly as much as you have.
I knew that was coming. Hey, in my defense, the past month, we've had maybe 1 or 2 good days a week, if that.
Yep.
No, I get it. I get it. You have far better excuses than I have, Dan.
Pretty much same here. Our weather has just been crap, and then it's not just is the weather good. It's do I have time today to do things to go out and.
Oh yeah, because the best weather is always when you're having to work or something. Always.
Yeah.
And around here, if you can fly early in the morning or late in the afternoon, evening when the winds die down, those are the 2 best times. Otherwise, it's pretty much windy.
Yep.
But now with the time change and daylight staying lighter longer, that should help.
Yeah. Yeah, we just had that, so that should be good. Yeah, actually, I was able to put a lot more hours on to last summer when it was a lot easier to just literally walk outside and fly because I lived on much larger property than I am now.
Right. You're in a smaller place, are you?
Right, out my back door. Right. I mean, I don't rip that much out there.
Yeah,
I live in a neighborhood, so I don't really take my 5-inch out and rip around. It's just not a smart idea.
No, I can see where that could be of concern. Yeah, I mean, even my 5-inch I have can be terrifying to some people.
Yeah. Although the people back here, at the very least, have kind of understood that. Hey, I have a drone, and when I did a delivery to my neighbor, I delivered some toilet paper. I put some on my Mavic and I sent it over. This was last week. A whole bunch of people were watching. They were filming with their phone, so they saw that. So they know someone drone.
A Mavic does not instill the same fear as the scream of a 5-inch race drone. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. They're like, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my neighbor watch me fly it just out in the back field there, and oh my goodness, he was like, I've never seen anything like this. It's so fast.
Hey Chris, how you doing, Drone Life?
Yeah,
I just gave you a wrench, Chris.
5 inches are like flying lawnmowers. They're something else.
Yeah, I've cut a few branches with mine.
I tell you, I still love the spot that I found. I just haven't had good weather to get to it.
Oh, that
River.
one spot by the river.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. That's a good spot. As long as it doesn't flood, then it'll
Right.
be fine. Yeah.
Got the solder sucker out.
Yeah,
I've never used one of those.
they work.
I've always used the solder wick.
I really need to get a bigger tip.
I was trying to see if I could share one of those videos on here with the sound muted. Oh. Oh, well, that works.
You gotta
Oh,
he has to give you permission, John, for you to share a
Okay,
screen.
how do I do?
Oh,
How do I do that?
okay.
Oh, John's screen. Okay, I see it.
Oh,
add to
okay.
screen.
Oh,
There
I didn't
you
want to take up the whole thing. I wanted to do like Ed did, but I guess Ed has OBS or something, maybe.
No, I have XSplit, and it is 1,000 times easier than OBS, John.
What's the
Yeah,
matter?
I love this spot. Trying to shrink it a little bit. Yeah, this spot is freaking awesome.
No, it is a cool spot.
Just
Got a nice
nobody.
road to fly along, you know.
Oh yeah, I love flying low to the road like that because then you really see how fast you're flying.
Oh yeah, you get up a few feet and you can be going just as fast and you don't see it.
The only thing bad about this spot is that I wish there were more like trees to go around. I mean, I know there's ones in the back there, but you don't want
What is that you're orbiting?
It's a skunk. It's a dead skunk.
That's a skunk?
Yeah.
Are you trying to get a stinky quad, are you? Is
Yeah.
it a dead skunk?
It was dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was dead. Yeah, I wouldn't mess around with it if it was alive. But yeah, this spot was fun. I like it.
Yeah, if there were
Private.
a couple of trees out in the middle of that field, it'd be really cool.
Yeah, because then I'd have something to actually fly around.
Was there any traffic on that gravel road when you were down there?
Oh goodness, no. Maybe in the hour that I spend flying there, you'll get like 2 or 3 cars that go by.
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah, it's pretty dead.
I have yet to fly in a wide open space like that.
Oh, you need to do it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Let her rip.
And that field you got that the snake kept you away from yesterday or the day before,
Yeah, a
I
couple
would
days.
love to fly that place.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get back out there. To be honest with you.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
that's a
better
good
be
spot.
careful at that area too, because close to the river there's going to be snakes.
Right. Yeah.
I've thought about that.
Yeah, snakes ain't so scary. Just don't step on the damn thing. Oh no, I grew up with snakes all my life, so kind of used to them.
Yeah, I didn't see many of those when I lived in New Jersey, so
No, I guess not.
okay. You don't see a whole lot of them.
Hey, Blades.
Oh, Tony. Hey, what's up, man? Blades FPV. He's the one that sent me the motors for that 4-inch build.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, very cool of him. How are you, Tony?
Yeah, a bird in the hand. So we had weeks and weeks of rain, got put on lockdown, and the sun came out. Yeah. But when it comes to like the whole lockdown thing and going out and flying, I mean, I feel like it's not really something you need to you need to worry about, right? I mean, like I'm flying in the middle of nowhere. I'm not near anybody.
Right.
Like,
I mean, I feel the same way around, here behind my house. There's no one back there.
yeah, I mean, the whole stay at home thing is more to just tell people don't congregate together and all that other crap. So, but if
Right.
I'm going out to fly somewhere, that should be no big deal. What are they gonna do? Cops gonna come by and tell me you're not at home? Don't fly in this open field with no one around you.
Right.
I mean, he might, but
Blades, why don't you have any contact? He has a Tiny Hawk freestyle.
oh, sweet freestyle.
Nice, Tony.
So Tony, let's see some videos, man. Come on.
And he's building stuff too.
I
That's
know.
nice.
How can he not have any videos if he's building drones and obviously flying them?
If you're on YouTube, you got to be uploading something.
I see.
Now, don't hassle him too bad.
I see too many people are video snobs in that. Man, my flying sucks. I can't put that up. No, it's all about the progression. It's not about the destination.
I agree.
Too
Some
much
people
work.
are just perfectionists, but we don't know if that's the case with him. So too much work.
Too much work for the video editing blades.
And it can be work. It really can be.
It is a lot of work.
Well, you could also just not edit. That works too.
Yeah, just put up raw shit.
Just put it all up. Have a perfect run, and then you don't have to edit anything.
I've seen some great video that all a person needed to really do was cut off the front and the back. Because a lot of people will leave the camera running or whatever, and
for 30 seconds of nothing but the quad sitting there.
Yeah. It's like, that's easy enough to cut out. That's a
I know somebody like that. And you probably know who. But some people just don't, I don't know. It's not that they don't want to do it. It's just they don't really know how.
That's true.
They don't have the right stuff on their computer or whatever.
Yeah.
Or they looked at the software and I'm like, oh, can't touch this.
Yep.
I was certainly intimidated the first time I opened up a video, editing software.
It's just so much easier to take it straight off the card and upload it, because then you don't have to add anything.
Yo, Blade, you say no one likes DVR? I disagree. And there's part of me that actually prefers DVR sometimes rather than the HD footage, because I want to know what the guy flying the drone sees when he flies it.
Right.
So if they get a lot of noise and they still fly through the noise, I'm like, yeah, buddy, you made it. You flew through that noise. That's awesome that you pulled that off. Because I remember when I first started FPV and I'd hit some noise, I'd freak out. First thing I would want to do was disarm and drop that baby.
Mm-hmm.
But once
he's got videos up.
You can fly through the noise and like, okay, it'll get better in a second, I know. I looked, I didn't see it said no content. Let me look again.
I get the same thing on the homepage, but then if you go to the videos tab, he's got videos.
You gotta click on the video.
There, okay. I've seen that. I don't know why that happened. I mean, it was 10 months ago since you put something up. But the Mobula 7, another shot at FPV, like almost like you're ready to give up.
He's flying in acro mode.
He's come a long way, to be honest with you. I've known him for quite a while.
Oh, that's sweet. He's doing acro, flying all around the trees and the sign and. Oh, he just hit the mailbox.
I remember that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of like acro, only 2 blades. Where I got the Mobula 6, the first flight I did with it, I did it in stabilized mode, just because it's a new bird. I was wanting to check it out, and then I'm like, man, this is boring. And so when I went for the second pack, I put it in air mode. It was like I'm learning to fly all over again. What the hell? So yeah, I'm pretty much dedicated myself to air mode all the time. I'm air mode all the time.
I actually don't like to fly air mode indoors with my whoops. I prefer
See, I
angle.
haven't flown indoors in forever, Corey. I mean, John. I don't.
Yeah,
I just
What happened to your UR65?
bad motor.
That's it.
That's it.
You haven't got a motor.
I actually bought a new UR65 because the motors, a set of 4 motors, was almost expensive as the bird itself. So I just bought another one, figuring I'd have plenty of spare parts.
Right.
But on the day I got it, I decided I needed to gift it to somebody, so I turned it right around and sent it back off to them. So my UR65 still sits.
Oh. You're
And
such a nice guy.
personally, it's the same size as the Moby 6, and I'd rather have the Moby 6. So I really should just send it to somebody with them having the understanding that it needs a motor, I guess.
Right.
Mocking Blades has a tiny hawk that is rocking the Mockingbird. Same here, buddy. I've got Mockingbird tune on my Tiny Hawk V1, and I've got Mockingbird on my Mobula 7 as well.
Really?
Yes. Yep. And I did the ESC upgrade to my Mobula 7 too, and I got easily 45 seconds more flight time. It was so easy to do.
When you say the Mockingbird tune, is that Emu Flight?
No, that's the Project Mockingbird beta flight tune.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I've heard of it, but I haven't really investigated much about the Mockingbird. Is it like someone designs a specific tune for a specific quad based on what it comes with out of the box, and you just that's it?
That's what Project Mockingbird is all about. They get these bind and flies, and they spend more time to tune them and make them fly great. And because there are so many of them out there, tons of people can benefit from it.
Oh, okay, I see.
So they spend time.
Like Corey Mano was saying, now this is what I understood. I know people that swear by Emu Flight, and somebody was saying, I don't know who I heard it from, but that Emu is like awesome on Whoop.
I've heard that too. I haven't wanted to mess with it because I'm happy with what I got right now, but he is right. They are moving toward Emu Flight for the Whoops.
Oh, huh. All kinds of whoops, brushed, brushless, it don't matter.
I think a lot of people don't really fly the brushed whoops anymore. I don't even see a lot of
right.
Huh?
No, I know, right? I can't imagine I mean, my first couple whoops were brushed, and once you go brushless, I don't know how you ever fly the brush guys anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I picked one up recently and I flew it for fun, and I was just like, oh man, that was a nice trip down memory lane. Done with that now. Give me my Mobula 7 back.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I remember when I built a brushed one too for the first time, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Right.
But yeah, the Project Mockingbird tunes are really good. And just for flashing the ESCs, you save battery life. It's just amazing. There's almost no reason not to do it that I can think of. All you gotta do is flash the ESCs, and that's it.
Erwin. Eber. Michael.
EBR is right. It was the coolest thing ever at the time. It was. I'm pretty sure I still have my little Whoop build somewhere.
Do you have one of those, Tony? 3D printed vise? You know, I saw something. Indigo Rhino sent me a link to something kind of like that not long ago. About some kind of tabletop vise to hold stuff on in while you're working on it.
I never even heard of that. That's actually pretty cool. I'm looking at one now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, 3D printed vise. I never even thought that was a thing. That's really freaking cool.
Yeah, I never heard about it before. I don't know if you can see.
Let's see. I'm looking. Let me look at your.
That's on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
I'm not getting.
Well, Dan, do you don't have a 3D printer, or do you?
No, I do not.
Yeah, I don't either.
Brother Mars, how are things down under, my friend?
Michael McReynolds. Hey man, what's going on? It's
Good day.
been a long time no see, actually, I think. Sorta.
Yeah, that's a 3D printer. It seems like see these guys get them and they just start ripping stuff off and just printing stuff off. It would take me a month just to figure out how to work it. Mike Night Train took off on it really quick. Captain took off on it really quick. Just a lot of people just they get them and they start printing right away.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say I don't think they're that hard. I don't think they're that hard anymore. They used to be a lot more archaic, and now it's a lot easier than it was, I think.
yeah.
It's a lot. I think it's a lot easier. Indigo loves the Indigo Rhino. He loves the Ender 3 printer.
Yeah.
Ender 3 Pro. He said that's a great one to get. That's what he told me.
Oh, sweet. Tony just sent this picture to me. 3D printed device. That does look cool. Like it would be handy. I mean, if you do a lot of building or fixing, and well, if you're flying, you're going to be doing fixing.
Oh yeah, it's sweet. It looks sweet.
I want to come up.
That is pretty cool. I might have to have Thomas look into printing one of those. I'm glad to hear that, Brother Mars. Did you get your new car yet? Nice, Tony. That's cool.
Good to hear, Mars. Staying home and staying safe.
Yeah. Nice, Mars. Nice. Just be careful driving it on the way home. Are you driving or Kaz? That's what we gotta. Okay. Picking up new car today. What are you doing, Edward?
Okay. Well, I was trying to get my video RX thing. Which I finally managed to do. Hi, Mars. Oh, John's down below. John, we
Yeah.
can hang out and come back in. I know. I was trying to get something to work, Carlos.
Oh, hey, Carlos.
I finally did. Carlos needs a wrench too, by the way.
I'm doing that right as we speak.
I figured you were on top of it.
I just gotta make sure I hit the right. I feel bad what happened to Rulin, and I hope I didn't piss him off. He just left. I felt bad.
No, he's just busy.
I tried to fix it.
EBR makes a great point here, saying that the great thing about the Ender 3 printer is that everybody has it, so there's so much information online about it. Yeah, that's true.
That is a very good point. Hey, Michael. Hey, Mars. Good day, mate.
What you doing, Annie?
Oh, let me put my phone on silent.
Oh, you probably gotta go potty, don't you? Afternoon on a rainy day, above and beyond. As soon as I get out here, I'm gonna give you a wrench. Oh no, I'm talking to the computer, hon.
Talking to the computer.
Oh, I am, ain't I? Oh, great.
Yeah. This is what I was fooling with, Dan.
Let's see.
Static? You were fooling with static?
No, just wait a minute.
Yeah, that's some nice looking static, man.
You like that static? Just call me Mr. Static.
Oh. Dang,
Oh
you
wow,
look
that
pregnant.
is sweet.
Is that the penis cam or what?
No, this is on the Mobula 6.
What?
Yeah. This is live on the Mobula 6 right now.
ShoeTube, I didn't see you sneak in here. Bruce, what's happening, man? Mitch.
Mitch, what's going on?
I forgot
Hey,
this
Mitch.
is a touch screen too. Above and beyond drones, you should have a wrench now.
Hey, Jim.
He's
Yeah,
going.
I had rain earlier, Mitch.
Michael, I'm just rearranging a build and adding motors to a quad. Just try and clean things up a little bit. This has been a nice stream. It's almost an hour and 40 minutes into it. I appreciate everyone coming in. John and Ed, appreciate you coming on, help me.
Oh, it was my pleasure to come on in. I was like, oh, when I saw it on my phone, I was like, Drone Pool's live streaming. And I almost never catch your lives.
Because I hardly ever do it. I just never know. I don't plan it. I just spur of the moment. Nothing's going on. I can't get out and fly right now. Just go live. There's a lot of live streams that I go to that I don't even chat. I just listen to everything. And then you kind of get used to getting in that rhythm of just wanting to hear people talk about drones.
Michael McReynolds, yep, absolutely. Yep, I'm staying safe.
In Australia, your clocks went back an hour yesterday?
Because they're in the fall now. They're on fall back.
Oh, they're like 2 seasons behind us or ahead of us. 2 seasons difference. Yeah.
Yep. My friend Perth West,
Dave,
OZRC, Dave, yeah, he was telling me he's got the fall allergies now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's killing him at night. He's not able to sleep very well. And I'm like, oh yeah, you guys are in fall now.
What you gonna do, Ed?
Tonight at 8, catch Mitch. Oh, that's cool.
That's one guy that's grown a lot in FPV in a short amount of time is Mitch.
Oh yeah.
He soaks up that knowledge. He's a pretty smart guy. And
I learned a lot about the DJI system.
Yeah.
Just listening to him.
Yeah, he's good. No problem, Mitch, man. I know I don't make it to your streams all the time, but I've seen when you first started FPV and where you're at now in a short amount of time, you've progressed a lot, man. You really have. I'm happy for you.
I don't always get to Mitch's streams either. Actually, I've been pretty busy these last couple of weeks. Haven't been around much at all. But yeah, Mitch is the man.
Well, after next week, I don't know what my work situation is going to be. I may be home for a while.
Yeah, because I guess they're still letting like painting is what in your county they didn't call any stay at home?
Yeah, they haven't, but just at the Lake of the Ozarks, that's where most of my work is, on the vacation homes and rich people from Kansas City and St. Louis.
Right.
My phone hasn't rang in months for work. I'm lucky my brother-in-law's building a house now. That's what I'm working on, my brother-in-law's house. If it wouldn't be for that, I'd be sitting.
People just aren't calling to get work done.
I guess. I mean, everyone's just freaking out. I mean, I'm hoping that a lot of those rich people that are retired that have money, don't count on jobs, still want to get, work done. There's a lot of rich people around the lake. There's a lot.
Oh, I'm sure. I've seen. I actually looked at that because my neighbors they apparently have a lake house, and I was like, wonder how much one of those costs, and some of them get pretty expensive.
Oh, I've worked on some multi-million-dollar houses up there.
Oh yeah.
They're just their second home, vacation home.
Yep, that's what it is for them. They're like, oh yeah, we'll go there and spend, we'll spend like a month there and come back here. It's like, it's exactly what it is. It's like a second home for them.
This past summer, spring and summer, these people bought $1 million house. It was really worth $2 million. They got it from a bank for $1 million. Then they turned around and spent almost $100,000 repainting it.
Wow.
That's a nice paint job right there. It wasn't my paint job. I helped the guy that got it because he needed help, so I helped him work on it. Oh, okay, Brother Mars. My phone's downstairs. Oh, Ed's gonna do a live flight outside.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, he's able to. I'm gonna have to ask him how he does this live stuff because I
I'll
don't know
show
how
you.
he does it.
I got the page open of what he bought. It's a 5.8 gigahertz OTG dual antenna FP receiver for Android smartphone.
Oh, it's for Android.
I'm sure you could
Okay.
probably get it for Apple too. If they have one for Android, they'd have one for Apple. Yeah, you can get FPV for $28.
Interesting. I will have to take a look at that because that's something I've always wanted to do from time to time.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Especially when there's like a lull in some of the lives. It's like, all right, you know what? Who wants to watch me whoop around my house?
Or if you have a data service on your phone, you can go out to a big field and rip a 5-inch.
Yes, exactly.
Behind my house.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
SkyDroid 5.8 gig OTG dual antenna.
Yeah.
Cool. That is really freaking cool.
Live sunsets are cool, yeah. How you doing, Bruce? I hadn't talked to you in quite a bit. Yeah, she's something else, ain't she? That granddaughter of mine, she's adorable. Annie, quit eating that. Quit.
Oh, Corey Mano says it works on the computer. He's using it on his PC. Oh, okay. See, I was wondering. I figured he had to be using it on his computer.
Yeah, but he's got to send the signal from out there to his computer, which is going from his phone. I think he has his phone out there.
I mean, it sure would be handier to just be able to use it on my phone, but I could also deal with it from the computer.
Now,
too.
he was doing this one time, and he could hear Mike and Adam Plummet talking during the stream while he was out there flying. So he dropped it, and he was looking for it, and Adam said, "Go to your right, go to your right," or whatever. So he was hearing them.
Mars was saying ROTG01. That's another option. Eachine makes an FPV receiver too. I didn't know that.
Hobby, I'm on my laptop right now. I have live streamed from my phone before when I was using Google Hangouts back in the day, but I haven't tried it with StreamYard or Zoom yet.
I'll have to check both of these options out. Thank you, Mars, as well as Dan, for telling me about this, because I wanted to do something like that for a while, just to shoot the shit and
straight from the Mobi 6 to the computer. Don't step on it, Ed. And see, last time he was able to talk to him too somehow.
Probably if the camera has a microphone. I mean, I guess that would go over the thing too. But I don't think the VTX on the Mobula 6 has a microphone.
Right. I don't know how he was working it, unless he was doing it through his phone somehow. I don't know. I mean, if it says it's for Android, your phone has to come into play somewhere.
Right, but I saw Corey Mano was saying it works on the PC as well. So that would work for me in the worst case scenario. I could just
Well, if you're in the house, but if you're out in the field, it wouldn't so much, would it?
Yeah, that would be a pain in the ass, because then I'd have to get my computer out, get my phone out, connect my phone to the. I mean, if I could do it, it would just suck.
Could you hear us talking, Ed, when you're out there, or no?
No, if I had come in on my phone, I could have had the phone out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
you just go through all that. So how was it? Could you see okay?
Oh yeah.
It was great, dude. Yeah.
So you have that thing hooked up to your computer, and then straight from the quad to the computer sends a signal?
Yeah.
That is sweet. I want to do that so bad. It says it's out of stock, the Sky Droid system. Yeah.
$30. It was $30.
I know
Right.
I want it. Back ordered. Ships when available.
Now,
Now,
see, what I want to do is I want to do a stream or join somebody else's stream that where we all have one of those and we just keep switching back. You know what I mean? With the live fly thing.
yeah, that would be so cool. That would be so fun.
Huh.
No, you can definitely do that, Carlos. You could, and the Sky Droid is actually built to be used with a phone. But it was ruling, you know, he's been plugging one into the USB of his computer. Where I fly here, it's kind of in the middle of it's the trailer. I live in a trailer, but it's in the middle of the room. It's not even outside.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. The quality was good.
So I wish I could have heard you. I guess heard y'all. I wish I could have turned the volume up real loud, I guess. But then y'all have got echo from the microphone. So
Right.
So I was going to ask a question.
Doing that, the microphone. I guess I could mute StreamYard. That probably would have worked because XSplit, which is what I'm using to do this with, doesn't do the sound along with it.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks, Carlos. Man,
That's getting all techie on us.
do what now?
Said you're getting all techie on us.
I don't know. It's just a blast, man. When I saw Ruling flying around and hit the little
All right, I actually have a question. So when you plug it into your computer, what software do you have to use to get that video stream? Because I guess for Android there must be an app, but for the computer, what do you do? Is there an app on there too?
it just treats it as a USB camera.
Oh, okay, cool. That's how it works. That is so simple. Oh, that is sweet. I gotta get one. Oh, it's out of stock.
Everything from China is going to be hard to get for a little while, maybe.
Yep. It even says this item will be back ordered. Please note we are experiencing unusual delays due to the virus.
Right.
Ugh. I swear you can't forget about this. No matter what you do, you can't forget about this virus. It's impossible. It's in everything.
No. Yeah, it's
Sucks.
almost like it's part of your daily life now.
Excuse me, but you are wrong. This one does not work as well as the Sky Droid. Because the Sky Droid is a diversity receiver. This is not.
I did notice that. I did notice that when Mars suggested it. I mean, I'll wait for the diversity one because plus I don't even know if I could get that Ishin one anyway.
The FPV virus, Mitch.
Let's see.
Suffering from the FPV virus.
And you could be right, Mars. I'm not going to dispute that. I'm just saying this is from. It says UVC on it. And so I'm not saying that's the one, but is that one diversity too, Mars? Because to me, I mean, granted, I just have 2 sticks on mine, but to me, for true diversity, you want 2 different kinds of antennas.
Hey, there's an Ishin ROTGO2 diversity antenna, and it's in stock at the United States warehouse at Banggood for $26.
Well,
Wow.
there you go.
Now, on that diversity model, do those antennas come off? Where you can?
Yeah, both my antennas, they screw on, screw off. So you
you
could
could
put a pagoda on one and a
right.
stick on the
Okay.
other.
Yeah. So that would even probably help in reception.
Yeah, here's a put a link in there, and that's
Nice.
that's it. And it's USA warehouse. It says they've got 13 units.
Nice.
In
Yeah,
fact,
I'm gonna have to get one too, so I can go out in the backfield and fly and stream it. That'd be cool.
it almost looks like it probably is the Sky Droid, just Ishin's rebranded one.
Right. Yeah. Like they did with those goggles.
They do it with everything. Yeah, they rebrand everything.
That's a
Thank
very
you,
good
Michael.
on the rebranding thing.
That's a good price too. I've got some bang good points. I wonder if I can apply them to it and see what I can get this for.
But I think that would make for a great stream, you know, just like some different people in the panel, if you will, and then they just trade off.
Yeah.
Flying, you know, whether it be a whoop in the house or out back or whatever, you know.
Right. And they could be like one person could be in Florida and Adam could be in Michigan, John could be in Missouri. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get it now. I just want to see if there's any. I'm just curious to see if there's any reviews of the Ishin version out. You know, before I pull the trigger on it, because I'm sure the Ishin one is probably the same crap.
Probably. And we still got 8. This has probably been one of my best live streams in a while.
You got 17, you had 18 people a minute ago.
Yeah. That last live stream I did, I think only got like 50 views on the whole thing. I just thought today would be a good day in the middle of the afternoon. Nothing going on, really. I could probably go fly now, though, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, it's like this morning the cat came in through a self-made cat door.
Self-made.
Like, why are you wet? You're wet. And then I realized it'd been raining. Well, it's still gray and gloomy outside, but the rain is gone.
I've seen someone do that before, Blades. Not yet, but someone else.
Yeah, the problem with, I've seen people get the camera fixed right on a goggle or whatever.
Yeah.
And it come out okay. But it's just going to be better if you have a direct FPV receiver into whatever you're streaming it from. That's just natural.
Didn't Quadcopter 101 do that a lot? He had that thing built, that black rectangle box with the camera facing in there.
Yeah, if you have something built to where it's all set up and aimed right, then yeah.
Well, Michael, the sun looks like here it's trying to come out right now, to be honest with you. It's been gray and gloomy and misty most of the day today. The ground's still kind of wet, I think, but yeah, I think I may have to go fly before the sun goes down.
Well, there you go. It's about time. I'm tired of you just hovering around.
It's supposed to be 70 something tomorrow. I don't know. See, the problem here is if the temperatures are nice, it's pretty breezy. It's not breezy, it's cold or drizzly. It's just a good flying day is hard to find lately.
I hear that.
See, me and John's only less than an hour apart, so we kind of have the same weather.
I got you.
I'm actually more than an hour from you now. Before, when I was in Rolla, we were maybe 45 minutes away. Now we're farther.
I can get to Rolla. I can get to Rolla from here in less than a half an hour. That's where I go to my doctor's appointments.
Right now, I'm in Ashland though, which is
Right.
farther away.
15 minutes on the other side of Jeff City,
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
in between Jefferson and Columbia.
And Columbia. Yep. Little over an hour now.
I think I can get to Jeff City in less than an hour from here if I take a certain route.
Yeah, it depends on the time of day and all that too.
Well, lately there's a lot less traffic on the roads.
Yeah, I know. Donnie, Big Drone Flyer 77, he was showing me a highway in California where he lives. And he's like, normally it's bumper to bumper traffic. He's like, this is so weird. There's nobody. There's just nobody on the road.
Underground ripping for Mars, less than a half hour. No kidding, Carlos?
I'm impressed with this Eachine ROTG02 from what I see.
You can go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. Yep.
Yeah.
It looks good. And he's able to just plug it into his computer just like Ed was saying. And it's the same thing. It basically comes up as like a webcam.
Michael, you need to come down for a visit and see your family then. Then you can visit Drone Pool. I'll meet you somewhere. Me and John got to get together sometime this summer.
I know. Maybe after all this crap is done.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go rip in that back 40 behind my house.
I know. You've got a perfect spot that you can just walk out back and
yeah.
The farmer, right? And he's like, yeah, fine. I don't care. Fly.
He has no livestock back there. He doesn't even mow hay or nothing. He goes, have at it.
That's so good.
Real nice guy. Older guy, but he's really nice.
That's nice.
That back 40 is awesome, Dan.
It's been so long since I've been back there to fly, too. With winter and everything, and then the spring rain and wind. But I don't know. Things are looking pretty good right about now. Sun's peeking out a little bit. There's no wind, very little.
Next time, just jump over the snake stand.
Well, I had my dog with me. I was just going to walk back there and check it out, see how soggy it was, you know. And then I was going to go fly, and she was freaking out, and then I just turned around and went home. You leaving, Tony? All right. Hey, I appreciate you coming in very much. I really do. And thanks for all you've done for me. I really appreciate it. Simon's still in the house. Thank you, Simon. Carlos. I got a few hours before the sun goes down.
Carlos always pushes everybody to fly. And that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, we've been on here 2 hours. I may shut her down here in a few minutes. We've been on 2 hours, but we still got like 18 people in here.
Oh wow, there's 18 people watching. That's sweet. Well, hey, you know what? We've had a great chat. I think. I mean,
oh, me too. I've
between your builds, and I'm glad I came on here and learned about this little thing.
Yeah,
Edge, man. Because I've been looking for some. I've been wanting something like this. I just didn't know how to find it.
Nice, Mike. Mike
well,
just
I'm actually going to go ahead and order it right now. It'll ship from U.S. warehouse, and I'll get it. It's the white one, but I don't give a crap about the color.
Who cares what color it is?
Right, I don't give a shit about the color. I'd rather be able to just get it.
Right, yeah.
Oh, cool, Mike. See, Mike, you need to get one of those. You fly right outside your trailer all the time, damn it.
Yeah, that'd work good for him. Color don't matter.
Exactly. Who cares about the color?
Unless you're soldering wires, then it might matter.
Then it matters.
Yeah.
So where did you wind up on your build, Dan?
Which build?
Or the rebuild, I should say.
I got it all stripped apart. I'm ready to start putting stuff back together, I guess.
Oh, did you, Mitch? I didn't know if you were watching at the time, Mitch, when I was flying with mine. So it's
Mitch
pretty
couldn't
cool.
help himself.
I know Mitch flies right outside of his place at times with the smaller birds.
Right? Yeah.
No, I am not, Jim. Jim, that is called XSplit. And it's a lot easier to use than OBS. I think it's less taxing on the computer too. I got OBS and I played with it, but I didn't know the terminology at the time either. So I was like completely lost because it had nothing set up on it at all. You know, not that user friendly. So I got like, Jim, I got like 4 scenes that I can go back and forth on. Jim, like this is scene 1. This is or scene 2. This is scene 1. Scene 3 is the live feed. And that's just my latest. This is my latest unedited footage. But my mic is still active on the laptop, so it's just changing. It's just a virtual camera, basically, is all it is. Where the OBS does the sound and all that stuff. But it's pretty cool and very user friendly. I mean, it really is. Indigo Rhino turned me onto it. It's not called that. It might, Jim. It might be called that. That sounds like the. That sounds like the. What do they call it? An extension to it as far as Gamecaster, because I don't think that's what. Let's see what it says. It just says XSplit Broadcaster when I go to the screen. I think I saw the Gamecaster one, but I didn't do it because I don't really do the game thing. If that makes any sense. Are y'all saying anything or not?
No, we're not.
No,
Okay,
no,
good. I just want to make sure my audio wasn't bad.
no. It's all good. I was actually trying to buy this on Banggood now.
Oh, wrong place.
Simon, I appreciate you coming in and sticking out with us, man. I really do. I appreciate you.
That's sweet. So at the Banggood points, it took $4.50 off, and I think that's a wrap.
Sweet.
That's cool. So that'll be something fun to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
Awesome.
I'm thinking about wrapping it up. You guys don't care.
okay. All right, brother.
Oh, that's
Cool.
fine.
It's been 2
It was
hours.
awesome to come on in.
Yeah, I appreciate you doing that. Really do.
Oh, I appreciate just being here.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Might have to do this a little bit more often. Just time wise, you know, I might have more time coming up in the next couple of weeks, but
Yep,
Well, what
absolutely.
you need to do, Dan, is
yes.
put together a little list so when you're getting a wild hair and you decide to go live, you send some people some notifications to let you know you're going to do so.
I thought about that today. I did.
Well, let me tell you, the one reason that I even knew you were going live is because I set the bell on one of your videos. So anybody who's hanging out here, make sure you've got the bell on so you will get a notification when Dan goes live, because that's how I figured it out today.
Well, the other thing too, though, is, and part of it is how many bells you have clicked, and
Right.
realize that YouTube is running way slow on notifications because so many more people, I mean, they're doing school through it, all kinds of stuff through it, and YouTube is being stretched.
Yeah. I mean,
The whole internet is being stretched because of this.
well, I've noticed the past week and a half, I'm not really getting any notifications at all, hardly, about anybody going live. I get other notifications, but not live ones.
And they'll be 30, 45, even an hour behind when they actually start streaming.
That does happen sometimes.
Well, and I think it's worse now over the
Right.
last couple weeks, 3 weeks, than it has ever been.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah. When people are at home.
yeah. Well, speaking as somebody who works in IT and whatnot, I've definitely seen way more traffic just in general, and it can be
Really?
tough. It can be tough when you know, the systems weren't made for everybody to be online all the time when people are home.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.
Alrighty.
Coming in and chat. Appreciate Brother Ed and John for helping me out on the panel. I enjoyed it. Had a good time.
I got the thing ordered, so it's on the way.
Please.
Whenever they ship it from U.S. warehouse. Mars, Ed, I'm really glad to have gotten the info on that one.
Thank you, Simon. Appreciate you. All right. Hope everyone stays safe. This is Drone Pool signing out. Peace.
Peace.
Elbow bump.
Elbow bump. Yeah.